Welcome back, Money Circle fam. I hope you guys are having another awesome day, and we're going to be consistent. We're going to give you the best possible bang for your buck on YouTube you can get by talking about how you can take part in the biggest transfer of wealth that humanity's ever seen. And I wanted to talk about this because you can see this article here. They're projecting that $124 trillion is set to be transferred from the baby boomer generation to the next upcoming generations. And if you don't know about this and know how to take advantage of this, you could get left behind. And well, that would be counterproductive to what we're trying to accomplish here on this community. So let's talk a little bit about this. But before we do, my name is Rick. I talk all things finance. We talk about what's going on in the world, some of the breaking news, and how to actually navigate today's societies and basically all the craziness going on so that you can create more wealth for yourself. And we do that using education and easy to follow money guidance to help you get there. So that's what this video is going to be in alignment with. So I've been talking a lot about the transfer of wealth for the past 3 or 4 years. And this is going to continue for the next 10 to 15 years as more and more baby boomers and the generation after them start to retire. They're going to start passing this wealth down to future generations. And there's actually a way that you can capture a lot of what's happening. And that's what I want to get into right now. So why is this wealth transfer happening? Well, from the past couple of generations, we've seen the economy here in the United States grow to heights it's never grown before. And there were opportunities that till this day remain unmatched. I want you to think about what it must have been like to get involved in Apple when Apple became public, or what it must have been like to get involved in Microsoft before Microsoft got absolutely blew up to what it is today. And to give you another example, there's a client that I work with, and her husband helped ADP go public. This is back in the time of paper stock. Yeah, they used to issue stock on piece of paper certificates that you'd have to trade in order to get the currency value of it. Helped that company go public when they were still issuing paper currency. When he cashed out 30 years later, the amount of stock he got was $30 trillion worth of stock. So that tells you the level of wealth that we're talking about. That's just with one individual. So there's a lot of wealth that's been built over the past couple of generations, and now that wealth is getting ready to transfer hands. And it's transferring hands through assets. And I want to highlight some of those assets so that you understand how you can take advantage of this wealth transfer and really start to build that wealth for yourself as money gets passed down from generation to generation to generation. So some of these things you may already invest into. Some of them you might be afraid to invest into, but I can speak confidently in telling you, based on all the knowledge that I have from banking, all the investment research I've done, and all of the excitement I'm seeing behind certain markets within the stock market and the economy, these investments that we're going to talk about are going to help you really grow that portfolio to lengths that are going to be unmatched in the next upcoming decade, 2 decades, 3 decades. So let's just jump right into it. The first one that I want to talk about is AI. AI has gained a lot of traction and steam over the past 5 years. And it's not going to slow down. You're hearing more and more about Apple reinvesting more into their AI, and Google doing it, and Facebook doing it, and all these other companies are starting to talk more and more about how they need to turn to more of an AI type business model in order to help scale, but also cut back costs. And the best part is this AI movement is just getting started. You got to think we're only 5 years into this. So as technology starts to advance, more funding is going to go into AI. More wealth is going to start flowing into it. Just more of everything is going to start funneling into AI. Right now, the AI space is about a $250 billion industry. In the next 8 years alone, they project it to be a $1.2 trillion industry. And that's assuming that it continues to grow at the pace it is. But from what we've seen from quantum and from AI, it's rapidly accelerating every single day. So that $1.2 trillion that they're expecting in the next 8 years could grow to 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 10 million. The sky's really the limit for AI. And so those people that are early adopters of this AI technology are going to be the ones to profit and benefit from it. So you can look at the big AI players right now, the Palantirs, the C3s. You can look at the Metas, the Apples. Plug and play the blue chip stocks any way you want to. There's also smaller cap ones that are going to definitely make a lot of noise between Rigetti, IonQ, D-Wave, all these quantum stocks that are popping up, SoundHound AI. These are companies that are putting their mark on the AI space, and that's not going to slow down as technology starts to advance more and more and more. And they have already firmly planted their roots in the AI space, so they're going to be the ones that benefit from all of this. So that's the first industry that I want to talk about, and I made plenty of content on AI. If there's any specific companies that you have questions on, you can drop it in the comments below. But let's quickly get into the second one. That's going to be cryptocurrency. Now, I'm not going to say all cryptocurrencies are going to be winners because of this transfer of wealth, but the big guys will be. Your ISO 20022 coins will be, your Bitcoins, your ETHs. A lot of these big players in the crypto space are going to be long-term winners for your portfolio. And the reason why is because, number one, a lot of banks are turning towards the technology of blockchain, which more solidifies this idea of having cryptocurrency as a mainstay in our near future and our extended future as well. Banks are already talking about allowing their consumers to invest into it. You have BlackRock and Vanguard already putting ETFs in place and allowing their customers to invest into it as well. And now you have Trump coming in and deregulating crypto more and more and more, which is going to allow the retail investors to start flooding in. So as all this stuff is happening at once, the price of cryptocurrency is going to continue to go up. So those people that get involved in cryptocurrency now are going to be the ones 10, 15, 30 years down the road that are still sitting on that bag that really took advantage of this transfer of wealth. And again, there's a lot of cryptocurrencies out there, so I don't want to pick and choose which ones to invest into. What I would say is don't complicate it. Invest into the ones that are here to stay. This is going to be, again, your Bitcoins, your ETHs, your XRPs, your Cardanos, your ISO 20022 coins. These coins are not going anywhere. They have a use case, they have value, and they've withstood the test of time and will continue to withstand the test of time. So cryptocurrency is your second way to take advantage of this transfer of wealth. The third way is real estate. Okay, now this one's going to be a little bit tricky for a lot of you to get into right now because home prices are out of control. They still haven't touched interest rates, but interest rates should be coming down in the near future. And the fact of the matter is we still don't have enough housing. So a lot more people are turning toward renting than they are buying. That means the people that get involved in real estate right now are the ones 10 to 15 years down the road are going to be able to cash out on that equity that they built up because they weren't afraid of the housing market. They didn't worry about the fact that, hey, right now interest rates are high and I'm going to rent instead of buy. No, these are the people that saw the risk, realized the big reward ahead of them because, again, assets like real estate only continue to go up in value. When you mix that with the demand and the fact that we don't have enough houses, you can see that those people that are buyers in real estate right now are going to be the ones that are going to cash out 10, 15, 20, 30 years down the road. So don't let the fear of all of the chatter going on around real estate deter you from getting involved in real estate investing because it's one of the biggest opportunities and has been one of my biggest opportunities since I got into wealth building was buying a short-term rental and having that passive income come in all at the same time, building equity in that same house that somebody else is paying the mortgage on. That could be you too, and that's why real estate is going to be one of the biggest opportunities for participating in this transfer of wealth. So I didn't want to get too detailed in this because really this is more about time in the market rather than figuring out what exactly to invest into. Again, if you want to know what companies in AI that I would recommend, you can always drop it in the comments. cryptocurrency. I went through that and told you some of the ones you should be investing into in real estate. You can't really go wrong if you own physical real estate. So those are the three main investments I wanted to talk about for this wealth transfer, and I want to make sure that you're not missing out. Now, if you do want more and you want to know what stocks exactly to be buying, you want to know how to qualify for a home, you want to know how can I do more to save money so that I can buy more and more assets to participate in this transfer of wealth, I have a private wealth building community that every single week we give stock calls. Every single week we do live trainings, and you have access to the top wealth builders in all of social media right now at the tip of your fingers for one monthly price, which is under $10, which is absolutely absurd that we're able to offer anything like this. So if that is something that you're interested in, make sure that you join the private wealth building community and you won't regret it. You'll be part of the people that are taking advantage of the greatest wealth transfer that the world has ever seen. So I wanted to cover all that with you guys. Again, thank you so much for all of the support that this page has been getting as of late. It's because of you that I have a voice and I'm able to shout from the rooftops. This is how you build wealth. It's because of all the support you guys have given me. Thank you so much. If you are interested in learning more about money, how to navigate the current times we're facing right now with all the uncertainty and still come out on top, more wealthy and more confident, make sure that you smash that subscribe button. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much.